Yeah, Digger's got
Good to
some
see you,
surface
Digger.
level wisdom coming up too.
Hello. Good to see you again.
I realize it's been a long time, but I never asked you what the name of your shop was. What is it?
The name.
I don't remember this dialogue.
I hadn't thought about that topic yet. Thank you for pointing this out.
Oh yeah, I think he names his shop actually in Zion when he moves there, I think. Why did I have one more weapon core that I actually needed? I can't buy more weapon, like full weapon cores anywhere else in the game besides from Digger, I think.
Goodbye. Are
Yeah.
Thank you for visiting once again. I'll always do my best to provide the most high-quality products and the most accurate information.
Where did you get something like that, Digger?
I have many sources of information. Drones. They're wonderful friends.
High in integrity, are you? I mean, his entire character is really...
Eve, I'll finish configuring the device now.
From the very first time
Now,
we meet
I
him,
just need your help with one last thing.
does he ever lie and
What now?
is he ever
It's a
devious, you know?
simple task. I need you to enter the network code and activate the communication node. And I will be entering standby mode for the network connection.
Right. If you insist.
Right, keep in
If
mind,
anything goes wrong, it's not my fault.
Luthor,
Understand?
the history
Your
geek
concern
that was
is
interested in the Hall of Records,
But I don't anticipate any
he was able to
serious problems.
connect to Matter Sphere's network somehow right before he got... Actually, how did he die again? Like, he's dead in the rooftops when you find him, but... I guess he got hunted. Maybe he got hunted down, or maybe... I don't know, I feel like Mother Sphere having hunted him down like that. I mean, Mother Sphere can probably pinpoint his location, right? So maybe Mother Spheres had like some of them. No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know, maybe some of the droids followed him and just killed him on the rooftop, or maybe they bled him or something, stabbed him, you know, and then he bled out on the rooftop. Well, he was correct. It's a simple task. Did he just show us the middle finger? On that monitor?
Whoa! What's going on?
Digger, you okay?
Right. The network node device explodes.
relief.
Eve is literally just standing
Only the
next to it
network
like
device
nothing
was
is happening.
destroyed.
While Digger flies a few
how'd it
meters
go?
backwards. I was
I am still myself.
I was unable to convert
I
to
was
IoT
unable
mode.
to revert to IoT mode. However, nothing has changed. My hypothesis. Unfortunately, I am even more confused about what happened to me.
Well, what were you expecting?
You are even more eager to know what happened to you.
Considering the nature of artificial intelligence,
I love this Adam line.
trying to find the reason why consciousness forms isn't going to help you decide whether you're human or not.
One of my favorite lines from this game again. That one.
I think Adam is right.
Trying to figure out how
Why
consciousness
don't you try
forms
something
isn't
else?
going to determine if
Maybe
you're
you could
human or
watch
not.
the citizens of Zion as they go about their lives. You haven't made much headway on your own.
Such a nice line.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your advice. I must prepare for my migration to try something new.
And then he's got his adorable backpack situation on the back. I wonder what happens if I R2 here. Is Eve just gonna... She might appear like on top of him in the cutscene, let's see. Heroes, I mean I was hoping, right? These are usually live rendered after all. Well. He's just got pictures of himself, as well as that one dead tree that lives in the Gigas fight, the oil field. Just
Eve.
hanging there.
Hello there.
Hey, looks like you're getting ready to leave.
Yes, I decided to take your advice.
Good. I think that's a wise decision.
Oh!
That's all.
I'll go back to...
Farewell.
Go back to environmental beautification. But yeah, that Adam line that he said there. One of my, well, few favorites from this game, overwhelmingly so. Trying to figure out as to why consciousness forms is not going to determine if you're human or not. That is... You know what, actually, I have a really nice curveball about that sentence. It's not so trying to figure out why or how and why consciousness forms that can determine if you're a human or not. I think what can determine if you're a human or not is if you're able to ponder the mere question of how or why consciousness forms. Isn't that literally just, you know, when sentience has formed? Is when you're able to ponder like concepts, to like questions and different like substances or subjects that don't really exist, you know, like not inedible, fucking like intangible like subjects. When you're able to like ponder those in your mind, something that does not exist, it's just a mere concept of a word, a meaning, or a phenomena. Like, isn't like when you're able to think of something like that, isn't that literally an evidence of like consciousness forming or a formed consciousness in on itself? Because like, think about in real life too. Like, humans are the only ones that we know for sure are able to, you know, ponder their own like existence, or, you know, why they have their own existence. But it's not that other animals, like, you know, smart enough, you know, some smarter ones, you know, like, you know, chimps or, you know, other like, you know, subspecies of like monkeys or gorillas. Like, it's not like they are not smart enough to acknowledge their own selves, because they are. It's just that they aren't able to like form complicated like thoughts and like their and announce or pronounce their like profound like thoughts about themselves, or you know, while they are by themselves, you know. And they don't have enough cognitive intelligence to, you know, message that to, you know, another species, for example, while humans are able to do that. At least consistently. Of course, variables exist, but yeah. That's just, you know, some thought there. Really fucking clever thought as well, actually, honestly. One of the best ones I've come up with on the spot. You know, the part before where I was saying, like, it's not, you know, trying to figure out as to why consciousness forms that, you know, determines if you can be a human or not. It's literally just the mere fact that you're able to ponder something, you know, intangible that does not exist, like a concept. You're able to ponder something like that, you know? Like, being able to do that, isn't that a sign of, you know, a consciousness that has formed? I like that a lot, actually. It's really good. Right, Enya and Sudan. It's a really damn nice thought. Holy shit.
Enya, seeing you stand and walk like this, it's good to see. So, just what is it that brings you two here?
I have a request for you. At one point, a small drone came to the bar.
A drone?
What did he order?
Oh, do you mean Digger?
The drone heard Enya singing, said it recognized the song, then just left. I've done everything I can, but I can't seem to find that drone.
Kinda based.
Eve, I'm sorry to bother you with this. If it has something to do with my lost
You know what?
memories,
Their discussion here makes no sense.
From the drone?
Su himself says right
Well,
there that he
Digger
says...
should be in Zion.
I mean, he left a lot of
It shouldn't
details.
be too difficult to find
He
out.
left a lot of details out, okay?
Thank goodness.
I'll let you know the second I
But,
hear
like,
anything.
Su himself
In the
says
meantime,
right there
You should head back.
that a small drone
Best to
headed to
stay
the
safe.
bar and said he recognized
you.
Thank
a
you,
song.
always.
But he actually said more than just, recognize the song. Like, he said where he heard the song and, how similar it sounded to the version that he heard at the bar as well. But Sue left those details out for some reason, so it's literally nothing more than just humans being imperfect, or, Androidos members being imperfect, because they are pretty much just humans, just not organic humans. I mean, this is another example of, like, what I literally was just talking about earlier. Like, these people in here, they are humans. There's a certain point that they have to go through until they can themselves consider themselves humans, maybe, or somebody else from the outside like me. Whatever. Right, Spotter sold some new stuff on New Game Plus, but I don't remember what. Must not have been that important.
Hello, Eve. The location has changed, but I hope the constructive relationship we have built so far will remain in effect.
Yes,
A very
Digger.
steamy place.
Good to see that you're adjusting well.
What's your shop's name now?
I'm pleased to see that even in Zion our relationship has remained as constructive as ever. Goodbye, Eve. I'll see you again.
Goodbye, Digger.
Sooner than you expect.
Hello, the location.
Yes, Digger. You were the one who spoke with Enya, right?
Yes. Artistic activities are truly amazing. It was my first time hearing a song.
I heard
feel
this
like
part
my
of the story
understanding of
very
human
recently
culture
when I
has
saw my
improved
friend play this song.
I heard you know something about the song. I would like you to tell me more about it.
Yes, Eve. You're a
This is
very
not so
special
much
guest, so I'll tell you.
Used to me.
The information actually has to do with Enya's song.
Yeah.
I traveled
We
through
know.
many different regions before settling at the
149
Scrap
petabytes.
Plains. I collected 149 petabytes of data during my journey.
1000
When in
terabytes
Zion,
is a
I
petabyte,
discovered
I
there
think.
was a person there who sang a song that matched previously recorded voice data in my audio archive.
Different singers can sing the same song.
No, the data similarity is so high that it leads me to believe it's the vocalization of the same person. I acquired this data from a location called the Opera House. It is now known as the Buried Ruins. Now I've told you everything I told Enya.
All right. It's all starting
Yeah,
to make
Sue
sense, I
didn't
think.
leave that much out.
Thank you, Digger.
Right.
I'm glad to be of service. Please drop by again.
I'm really curious if I actually notice anything new on this part of the quest. I mean, of course I do. It's just, I just remember everything that I've said before, that's the thing. I don't think I ever, on PS5 mentioned the mere idea of, it's being able to ponder questions just such as, why consciousness forms on a human that can determine if you're a human or not. I don't think I ever mentioned something like that when I was doing this quest. Not on any of the playthroughs. Always talked about something else. Which is good, I don't want to mention the same thing again. Unless it's important for, the context of understanding what I'm about to say. Then mentioning something that I've already mentioned before is, valuable. But if it's not necessary, then I'm just not gonna say it.